You got nothing to base off of what's going on in my life right now. You can't see my face. My beautiful, beautiful face. See? Not a thing. Why? Because my camera's not plugged in. Because I'm a horrible, horrible person. I thought it was plugged in, but I got the other camera. You got nothing to base off of what's going on in my life right now. You can't see my face. Got beautiful, beautiful face. Yep. See? Not a thing. Why? Not a thing. Because my camera's not plugged in. Because I'm a horrible, horrible person. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We got that row your boat thing going on. Thank you for helping us out there. Good dude. Good dude. All right. Hey, what is up? Yeah, I'm working on it. This little fruit fly is going to die tonight. I can tell you that much. Been floating around this room for the last few days, and I have no idea what he's eating. I don't eat in here. I only drink. So anyways, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic, even fantabulous. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm FrostedFricks. I'm here to help you every Sunday. Well, most Sundays. There will be a Sunday coming up where I might not be available. Actually, I won't be available. It's not even a might. I'm not even going to be in town, but that's not coming up for another 2 weeks. So we're good for right now. So, before I get started, I want to lay some ground rules for those of you who are new here, because sometimes, there's new people here. That's what I like. I like seeing new people. So, ground rules. Ground rules are important. First and foremost, this is all randomized on a list. The list is very important because I will put people's names at the bottom of the list. We are not picking what meal we're having. I had roast beef tonight, so I'm okay. But let's say your name is Pizza. Your pizza would be coming up as soon as I do this. But when I call your name, Mr. Pizza, you have to be in chat. And if you're not in chat, I skip over to the next person and just keep rolling until we hit somebody. But the other thing is, when I'm doing reviews and whatnot, I would request that you don't ask for me to put you on the list until it is complete. Meaning, I am done with the reviews and I have gone into the chat and said, list is open. And at that point in time, please fill the screen with a whole bunch of people requesting to be viewed or reviewed once. And only once. Please don't try to, I do have a threshold. You'll find where that threshold is real quick. But I would say do it once. Only request once, but only when I type in chat open. We'll have 30 seconds after I type in open in a chat. And within that time frame is when you're going to be asking for help. Outside of that, when the list is closed, I request that you guys definitely give me feedback, talk to each other, communicate each other, visit each other's channels, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to watch each other grow. So just keep that in mind. I'm here to help you guys. I want to help as many of you as possible, but also know that these are thorough reviews and they take roughly about 10 to 20 minutes each. So depending on the amount of stuff that's on that channel. So that being said, I'm about to open the list. Let's just see where we are in this thing. Let's see where we are. I want to help as many of you. You're gonna be good. You're gonna get good. So I'm gonna open the list. Well, I'll hit that 30-second thing. I'm just gonna be about 15-second delay between me and the things going on here. So list is open. Be cautious of the chat. All right. So no one wants me to go over their stuff. Oh, well, since you asked so nicely, Rhinomatic, may I request your channel reviewed? Thank you. Well, sure. All right, gas mask. Homie, what's up? You got here early today. And that is the sound of the thing. Stop. All right, and I did mention there was a threshold with how many times you can ask. Outside of that, I will not put you on there. I did put out. You have eaten 3 dinners today, and you're still hungry. Jeez, Milkbox got that bottomless appetite today. That's fine. It's okay. Oh wow, you guys filled that up. I'm trying to find where I said stuff and where you guys started asking. All right. Wow, you really... Okay, there we go. Gas mask, and Netman. Alright, aggressive Schildkröt? Schildkröt? Did I get that right? I don't know. We'll find out. Diego. I will be a hand-drawn animator. Alright. Minxie. Zions. Sorry, it takes me a few moments to copy all these names down. The other reason I ask you not to repeat your names on this is because this list will get to a point where I'm not going to be able to see everything that people are putting on there. I just won't. It'd be almost impossible for me to see what everyone has requested. So we're going to embed all these in here. We're going to apply the wheel changes. There we go. Changes have been applied. We're already done adding. And we're gonna roll the die. The Netman. Netman. Batman. I'm Batman. Voya's here. Hey, you should pick me for the sake of Yuri. I don't even want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to ruin the game. You got to play the rest of that game, dude. Netman, are you here? It's on the screen, dude. I know it is. 30 seconds up. Here we go. Okay, he spoke words. All right, where is he? Where is he? So that keep in mind, I won't when I open the list is when you ask for me to put you on the list. During the time I'm going to be going over people's videos, I will not read any comments saying add me because I will not stop in the middle of what I'm doing just to add people. So just keep that in mind. I'm putting that out there. Just putting that out there. You can ask all you want, but keep in mind there are moderators here, and if you get too aggressive with the asking, they'll do what moderators do best. Our moderators today appear to be Voya and Demkeys, so they watching people's. They peeping what you're doing. Okay, they picking up what you're laying down. So let's get into this. Forza 3, Nissan Fairlater ZY Boy gameplay 10. Okay, so you're one of them car channels. That's fine. Ooh, it's so revvy. Almost looked like a Porsche for a second, but he said it's a Nissan. So you got me. Oh, Ibby's here too. Ibby is also one of the Ibby is also one of our watchers today. All right, so it's you driving a car. That's cool. I mean, like you're showing it off, and it looks like that's what your channel's based around, which is great. So let's talk about some pros. Let's talk about some cons, just by looking at the front page. The first pro is I love everything I'm seeing in terms of how it's all laid out, but there are some issues. Your banner, though it is great, it is an awesome banner. I believe in my heart of hearts that you should just keep it to the Netman and keep these off of here. And there's going to be reasons why. First off, you don't need your YouTube name on your YouTube channel. That's kind of silly. You got it right here, and then you repeated it right here. So it kind of becomes a redundant statement. On top of that, the Twitter link, I can't copy or paste it. I can't click it. So it makes it kind of a pointless piece of graphic on there. And you also have to keep in mind that a lot of your viewers, most of your viewers, are going to be looking at your stuff from their phone. And the amount of a pain in the butt it is to switch between your YouTube to Twitter to try to remember names and whatnot it's very difficult. So a lot of people won't take that extra effort, because you got to remember we're on the internet, we're in the hyper speed class of society now, where we want our information now and immediate. So you want that information to be clickable and easily obtainable. So the only thing I say that's dragging you down on this top thing is just this. The banner itself is a pretty cool banner, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, no, the Netman does have some pretty good potential, and I do appreciate that. Let's see, you got your popular uploads, you got your regular uploads. It looks like you've been doing a lot of live, and we're going to be talking about that in a minute, because this is something I've been noticing a lot lately myself. The next thing I want to make mention is you want to put your uploads at the top, not necessarily your popular uploads, because when someone comes to your channel, they want to see that you're actively uploading. And right now, if I were to look at your channel on the first glimpse, it looks like you haven't uploaded in 9 months. And that's not something you want to be the demonstration, the front man of your channel. You want us to realize that he's actually actively uploading now, and that's something you want to keep in mind. Also, I believe you have enough content at this point in time to make a channel trailer, and I believe that would be really cool and really helpful of your channel, just to give people a basic rundown and an idea of what you do on YouTube. Just a small synopsis. Just keep it at like 2 minutes, and that should be great, because people like to know. I mean, like, obviously, if you were to look at this, you'd go, he's a car guy, duh, but it's still something to hook people in to make them want to keep watching. Let's see, you got a playlist here. So I want to see a little bit more individual playlists, your uploads at the top, and maybe your creative playlist section as well. Now then, let's go to your about section. Now this is why this is where all your social media links should be located, right here. In your about section, I'm going to show you how like crazy it can get. In your about section, come on, stop being a dork. You want to put your links right here. Right, what's cool about this is every link that you have located right here will show up, at least the first 6 will show up right here, so people can click them. That way people can go to them. So to put that out, you click this little pencil thing, and you just fill them out, and you just say what they are. And the more links, the better, the more social media you're on. So that would be a good practice. The next thing I want to say is really talk about yourself in the description. Go, welcome to my channel. I plan to upload regularly and all sorts of content. Subscribe. Doesn't really tell us much about you. Where did your love for cars come from? What is your love for Forza or Forza 3? What made you want to start YouTube? What made you want to start making videos that are involving around these types of games? The other thing I want to make mention of is take a look at what your goals are for the future. Like, how are you want to set yourself from everyone else that are doing these types of videos? What makes your particular video special? And I also want to see a solid upload schedule. Nothing that's sort of like, I upload, whatever. Just, I want to see more of a solid upload schedule. Be it like 3 times a week, 1 time a week, or 4 times a week. As long as it's laid out so we know. Oh, you didn't even know that's how you did it. That's fine. I mean, like, believe it or not, people could go I've seen people with thousands of subscribers and never have filled out this about section. And it's like, people could find your stuff a little easier if you just put it there. Also, I would say get on something other than Twitter. I mean, like, you got some cool stuff. People like seeing these type of things. Get a little popular on Instagram, maybe. Try to check yourself in different locations. Rackle, what's going up? Draco Gamer, what is up? So that's my recommendation in this department. Let's go to your playlist, something I'm hoping to see really filled out. All right, so you do got some playlists here, which is great. Looks like you're teetering on about 60 videos in your playlist, maybe less, maybe more. But the one thing I want to definitely say is get rid of these playlists. They have nothing in them. The last thing you want is playlists hanging around in your playlist section with videos that are privated or deleted. Right now, it just looks incomplete. So these are the type of things that kind of like, you could, like, let's use a car, for example. You can have this really nice, shiny car. It's really nice, sleek. Let's call it a Ferrari. This really nice, sleek Ferrari. As you're walking around the back, you know it's missing a taillight. So you're like, okay, it's still a nice Ferrari, but what happened to the taillight? So that's kind of how we're looking at here. We're looking at 2 missing taillights, and we don't understand why. So let's take a look at your videos. Now then, I love your thumbnails. They're pretty cool. They're pretty poppin'. They're pretty neat. But I feel like you got more than 60-something videos. The other thing I want to take mention of, but I do want to say your thumbnails are pretty good. That was up until recently. You had a different thumbnail each and every time up until recently. Now, the last 4 live streams that you did all featured the same thumbnail for some reason. And the only downside about, and the same title practically. The downside about that is that it makes them hard to identify between each other. You need your titles to be different. Most of your titles are. You need your thumbnails to be different. All your thumbnails are. But the issue you're running into right now is all of your titles and thumbnails in the last 4 weeks are the same thing. And you haven't uploaded in about a week. So it's been a while since we even seen you do anything. I was estimating that you were uploading at least once a week, but there's some inconsistencies around that. You got this one 4 weeks ago, but then you missed a week about within the last month. So these are things you want to think about. Try to remain consistent. What do you think about my live content? Wheel, cam, voice, anything I could improve with that? Oh, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I like this, but I would say make sure all your thumbnails are different, regardless of the stream or what. I know like all the stream thumbnails I do on Freedom and MGN are going to be the same stream thumbnail that you're going to come across, but on my own channel I change them all the time. So that's just to separate all your videos. So if you were to sit there and tell me play the Project 2 car stream, online lobby fun, a road to competitive, I'd go which one? There's 3 of them. So just keep that in mind. And on top of that, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between all of them. So let's watch your most recent live stream. Now, the thing I want to make mention is live streams are generally an easy thing. And I don't mean to make downplay a live stream, but live streams are generally an easy thing to do because they can just you sitting in front of a camera doing what you do. So it's sometimes they do really good, sometimes not so much. But I would rather I like seeing nice and constructed games. So like if you're doing gameplay, editing is probably going to be the best friend of you. So let's watch a little bit of this. All right, I like the camera shot of the steering wheel. The downside is it's probably the location of where the camera might be looking. If you want to go in this direction, see what you could do to have the camera sort of like you would be having it in the game. Right now, we see you, which is great, but what's the point of showing you if you're not going to show yourself? Unless you could have another camera showing your face at the same time, but that starts getting expensive. So if your main focus is showing the steering wheel, what if you just positioned a camera to show the steering wheel, just as an idea? Android typical gamer asked me the typical question, as everyone has asked me. How did I get the verified badge? I got the verified badge because I applied for it before we hit 100,000. Before YouTube made the 100,000 subscriber rule. Okay, so now it sounds like you're putting a chipmunk into a blender. I'm not exactly sure what all that noise is going on, but it I'm not really getting anything out of that. So I'm going to skip ahead just a little. Okay, also, do not use ever on YouTube. Never use copyrighted music. Period. So you got a little issue right here. In the first 30 minutes of your stream, you weren't streaming. Should be a chest cam with a GoPro. That would be cool. Right, Lynx, you're absolutely right. But for the first 30 minutes of your video, you were doing nothing. So when it comes to live streaming, there is some sort of things you have got to do. You've got to do stuff. So maybe reposition the camera and you'll notice when I kicked this live stream off, I was a little bit of a bump, but I was still getting excited regardless of it's getting bigger. All right. Regardless if there's anyone in the chat or not, you always got to continue talking. How do I get... I have some videos where I can use chest mount. Yes. Yeah, I would definitely try doing that. But, let's see. So in the first 30 minutes, you've been playing with your phone. Probably wouldn't play with your phone so much, he says as he already picked up his phone and looked down at it for a second. Hey, when fiance texts me, I have to answer. I'm sorry. It's pretty landscapes going on. Here's the other issue. I hear you clicking. I don't hear you talking. So, and he's gone again. All right. We are into 36 minutes. Oh, there we go. Took about 40 minutes before he got started. So my next suggestion is, if you're not ready to go, don't go. Just keep it off. The other thing is your mic placement seems a little distant from you. I couldn't barely hear you over the music. Well, not music, but the sound of the game. It sounds like you're like this. Let's say my mic is planted here, but it sounds like you're about this far away from your mic. And that's a pretty big distance to be from your mic because it doesn't come in as clear as it could. So you're probably going to want to you're going to want to skip it in. Okay, so someone's saying you can skip. Yeah, you can skip, but if you're live streaming, how are you going to skip that? Just curious. If you're doing a live stream and you're active for 40 minutes and have done no streaming of the sort, that means how are you going to skip that if people are watching? Just curious. You can't skip a live stream. You have to wait. You have to sit there for 40 minutes waiting for someone to get set up. So you wouldn't be able to skip. In a lot of cases, unfortunately, is after a live stream is done, not too many people sit around and watch them again. Live streams are pretty good for the first round of views, but after that, people generally don't continue watching live streams. Hi, H23 Games. Stupid. What's up, Robiosa? Skip this channel, not live. Oh, no, I don't skip channels. I go over everything. So, here's some big red flags that pop up in my head. Yo, Daz, it's always a party when you're here. So oh, okay, I guess that's not plugged in anymore. Here's some big red flags that pop up in my head when I see this. You, in your tag section, have the words sub for sub, live stream, sub for sub, free subs, instant subs, free subscribers, how to grow your channel fast, instant subscribers, grow your channel. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. First and foremost, I'm not sure if you're knowledgeable about this, but it is against YouTube policy to do sub for sub. It is absolutely against YouTube policy for sub. You can actually read it in their guidelines. It is totally against YouTube standard to put that anywhere, comment that on people's videos, do that in chat. 100% no. That could be easily considered a community guideline strike immediately for trying to fluff your numbers, and that is not something you want to do. The next thing is for tags. You want your tags to be more specific to this. You're doing Project Cars 2. That's a tag. It's online lobby fun. Tag. Road to competitive license. Tag. Project Cars 2 Road to competitive license. Tag. Project Cars 2 wheel cam stream. Tag. You got lots of tags. Going to YouTube prison. I don't think that exists, but I always say be careful with these type of things because you get certain people come to your channel and they can be not the nicest people. Yeah, no. So support to stream. So the other thing is your metadata for your stream is completely all wonked out. You got Project Cars 2, which is great. You labeled it correctly, but the downside is you don't have any description really going on in a stream. For example, if you were to look at the description of this stream, you'll see that it's super filled out and it's also dedicated to the stream. It talks about the stream. And I'm not talking like a quick blurb. I'm talking like a paragraph before you actually start getting into like social media links. So really talk about your video. The more information you give, the more searchable it becomes. It increases the SEO, and it makes it a better search result for the video itself after it's been uploaded. So what I think is damaging you right now is the lack of metadata for your videos. You don't got enough in this. You don't got enough any detailed thing for your tags, and you don't go into enough details with your description as well. I'm glad you said support to stream. That's cool and all, but you need to talk about the description, because when people look up certain videos online, you'll realize if you go to like any YouTube thing, let's type in pumpkin, because it's Halloween. You'll notice that there are a bunch of little descriptions, and all that information on the side there is actual searchable information. So this is things you just want to think about and be conscious of when you're putting your videos together. Descriptions are important. Tags are important. All of it is very, very important. And not just the tags, the description as well. All right. So that being said. Ha! You could have capitalized on that. Don't get a lot of interaction in the chat section of this, and that's mainly because it was a live stream. You generally don't get too much interaction on a live stream chat, so it's to be expected. On a regular video, I would see that, but if you're getting comments in there, I am hoping you're responding to them as quickly or methodically as possible. Something, as long as you're talking to your people, you have got to talk to them. So my final recommendation to you, good sir, I love the channel art. I can see you love your channel, which is great. I would relocate your camera. I would relocate the camera, work on your descriptions, work on that banner, get rid of that sub and get rid of that Twitter thing. Add the Twitter to your links section, work on your about section, work on your descriptions on all of your videos, and I would say work a little bit more on your playlist, because I'm noticing your playlist, you still got those 2 ghost playlists and some other issues with videos not being in playlists. So those are my recommendation, and I hope they help. So good luck on your channel. I always expect to see everyone continually uploading on here as much as possible on their channels as I'm going over them. It gets really sad when I go over a channel that hasn't uploaded in a couple months and sometimes years. So that's my recommendations to you, good sir. I do like how the layout looks really nice, but again, just repositioning the camera, you probably have a much better response on that. So thank you very much for sharing. What are your thoughts on IRL vids? I'm only going to do the one for right now. So, like, I always, and this is for everyone else there, you should know that I'm not going to be able to get to 100% of you by tonight. I'm probably lucky to get about 10% of you tonight because of how many people will be requesting throughout the night. So, just keep that in mind. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to be able to get a hold of, help you out. So, on Tuesday, on MGN, located in the description below, you'll find it right here. MGN's channel, Tuesday, right here. I'll be doing a live review at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. There is no wheel. It's a first come, first serve. Same goes for my own channel right here. Just go ahead and check those out. This one's going to be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And for those of you looking for some exposure here on YouTube, on MGN's site, we have a Submit Your Best Videos. And what we're going to be doing is we do like a little spotlight segment where I pick the best video out of the group of people that have submitted to those videos and on MGN. So just food for thought. So I hope that helped you out, dude. And like there's always more times, there's more than one way for me to get over. You gotta get a new headset, Jesse? No, I'm good. I like my headset. Why? Is it broken? Is it breaking? Is it gonna make me worry here? Gonna make me worry. Just saying. All right, so we're gonna go back to the wheel, take off the Netman. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna apply the wheel changes because we're adults. Zion's game. Are you here? No problem, dude. All right, Zion's game just popped out. There we go. So we're gonna, it's been announced. It has been announced No, yeah, I've got a new headset. It looks different. No, it's the same headset I've always had. It's the only thing different is from my original one was it had blue markings here because it was the 22. This is the 24. Yeah, so we're gonna start the timer. We're gonna start the timer, and we're just gonna play it out. All right, well, I guess that's it for Zion Games. Look at that. That's the only downside is if you're not here, I will take you off the list. Because then I am to assume that you just want me to show off your channel, and that's not what we do here. We're here to help. VGTA 32, are you here? VGT. All right, spinning. Gonna spin one more time. If we hit a pothole, I'll open the list back up. You shattered. Oh man, I'm super excited for the charity stream, my dude. So now we gotta wait again. That's another one out. Wow. You know, you guys gotta stick around for these things. I hate bumping people off, but that makes me a little sad. Samurai Gecko, I know you're here. I've been seeing you. Later, Daz. I could have sworn I said the date for it. Demkeys, it's gonna be on the 4th. Of this month, starting at like 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm not getting sleep that day. All right. Wow. Whoa. Totally like Miami Vice thing going on here. I like it. All right. So I really like your banner. You're like, I don't mean to look at this at a biased way, but I love these colors. I love everything about these type of things. So like, I'm really into the Miami Vice type look thing. So this was really good for me. So let's talk about your front page. You got your uploads here. Haven't played this in a while. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game. Thank you for 485 subscribers. 484. Don't just put. It's great. Okay, Samurai Gecko's channel trailer. Let's watch that first. Ow. Watch your audio levels. I haven't played that game in forever. It's a really cool song. Okay, so I'm going to pause it right there. So, okay, see you later, Daz. So let's talk about your channel trailer. First and foremost, I would say you're going to need to start talking. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. You need to start talking, period, because we want to know more about your channel. and just flashing letter. Like, if I were to arbitrarily be watching this, my attention span would be so short, because at first you caught my attention, then it would drop because of the lack of information that's being told to me. You just said for the first 28 seconds of a 1 minute and 17-second video that you play games, and then you hit me with the words, "I upload whenever I want," which is probably not a good way to start to get people to like you. You probably definitely don't want to start with saying that. I hope you make a new trailer soon. As I said, this seems pretty. This always comes across as being just a little selfish, and that's not something you want. That's not something you want. I know that's not something you want. Now, the other thing I want to take big mention on is be careful with the type of videos you make. You said, thank you, 484 subscribers. Thank you, 485 subscribers. But because when you put out videos like that, the people usually get a little skeptical seeing that type of stuff, and they get a little upset seeing that too, because then it makes them feel like they're just a number, and you don't want your subscribers feeling like a number. You want them to feel special. So don't say thank you number 484, thank you number 485. That's not something that makes them feel special. I mean, I would be excited if, let's say, you hit 1,000 subscribers or 500 subscribers. Make a video about that. But I always say, when you're doing stuff like that, when you're about to make a thank you video like that, always make sure you're about 10 to 15 subscribers over the mark you want to make a video with. Because what happens is not too many people enjoy those type of videos. This is why I don't personally do them too often. I've done 3. So I don't generally recommend doing that type of stuff. So the next thing, as I'm looking at this, you got your uploads, your popular uploads. He looks so happy. Naruto, you got your individuals. These are good. That's good. That's good. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So let's look at your about section. One of my favorite things to look at. Now then, hello and welcome to my channel. This is the official YouTube channel of Samurai Gecko. My real name is Kevin. Hi, Kevin. You will find hopefully entertaining gaming videos and just raw gameplay sometimes. I play games, I like and I share my gameplay with you, the viewers. I play games I like and I share my gameplay with you, the viewers. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't have a schedule. I'm still in school, so I don't have much time to record or edit, but I still try to make a video at least every other day. I hope you enjoy my videos and help me to become the best YouTuber I can be. Have an awesome day. Then you go logo art, sponsored by the Tech Shop. I wouldn't worry about sponsorships right now because your channel's... I mean, like, I don't even worry about sponsorships. It's just, I just don't feel that they're important at this point in time. Like in the future, yeah, it's cool to worry about sponsorships, but right now, don't make that your focus. So let's talk real quick as I'm looking at your channel. Hey, Corwin, what is up? How are you doing today? You still got your social media located right here. And I wouldn't put that here because it's already right here. So that's taking up space, and all this right here is just taking up space that it doesn't need to. I appreciate that you put this in there, but I would probably, instead of directing someone to a different channel on your description section, maybe make mention of them right here. Maybe put them right here. And you could also put them in all of your description, just as an idea. But I feel like you could still talk a little bit more about yourself. I hope you enjoy my videos and help me to become the best YouTuber I can be. That shouldn't be your goal. Your goal should be becoming the best person you can be. Less of a YouTuber, more of a individual people can rely on for entertainment value and just overall, like, just knowing you are there for them. That's the type of stuff you want to put out there. You don't want to say, I want you guys to make sure I'm the best YouTuber ever. That's probably, I mean, like, you got to look at the bigger YouTubers. A lot of the bigger YouTubers, when they got to where they wanted to be, they never expected that to be a thing. That was the last thing on their mind. The first thing they ever said, they wanted to entertain. So, okay, so just I would say I would probably reword some of this, and I probably wouldn't say become the best YouTuber I can be. Just assure them that the content they're going. You ask them to hope you enjoy your content, and to always check in every now and then to see what's going on, like something along that line. But I'd be more humble than say I'm going to become the best. What can I say? Your Ash Ketchuminess. I'm going to be best Pokemon trainer ever. So let's take a look at your Twitter, and let's go. So you carried over your branding, which is great. I like that. Goal should be to troll everyone on FrostedFricks stream. Make this a little bit. I'm not sure if you can make this a little bit bigger, but only due to the fact that like I don't want to blow out the proportions on it because it's already starting to pixelate just a little. But it doesn't feel like it's fitting this too hot. But let's see how often are you tweeting? October 21st. Oh man, it's a retweet right there. 19 hours ago. That's good. I haven't played this in a while. Maybe be more specific with the information you're putting down on Twitter, because right now you just said, I haven't played this in a while. What is it? Because it might say Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot on here, but the downside is Twitter doesn't see this information right here. It only sees this information. So all this is searchable from the search on Twitter. Right now, you need to be more specific. Maybe hashtags, maybe keywords. All these are going to help people find what you're typing. I actually do not want to start YouTube only because they want it to make money and do it for a living and actually work for them. We don't generally shout out people. So be more specific in your post on your tubes of your Twitters, and you got your YouTube connection right here. You know, gamer trying to be a relevant YouTuber. Don't show it to some bigger YouTubers. Relevant. But I would say maybe talk like not trying to be a relevant YouTuber, but trying to be a good person. I don't know. Just I would stop trying to make like I want to be the best YouTuber. Like everyone wants to be the best YouTuber. That's how can I put that? Everyone wants to be the best YouTuber they can be. This is very true. But if it is the outward goal that is put forth, it's very hard to find people that want to support you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go to your. Also, to get this into a Twitter bird, when you're on Twitter and you copy over the web address, instead of the HTTPS, drop the S in that, and it turns into the bird as you paste it in there. So you know. Playlist. Yeah, very, very true, Links. The next thing I want to talk about is like it looks like you got a couple videos, and okay, you got what is that? 80 something between these few, and you got that 90 about. You got about 110, 100 or so videos in a playlist, so that's looking good. You probably might have a little bit more than just that, though. I'm feeling like you have a little more than 100. If I press this one more time after this, you definitely got more than 100 videos. And you do. So I think it's high time to start updating your playlist, as I don't think you've done that in a while. The next thing I want to make mention is you really love this purple, sparkly blue background. It's really great and all, but it doesn't really separate, and it's not really themed. I mean, you got imagery that can be found online right here, and right here, I'm glad you found a PNG file of this and had fun with it, but you're still using this purple background over and over again, and what happens after a while is they begin to bleed together, as it's not a series that you're doing. Like on my channel, I have the review series, which has a certain background to it. However, this is like whatever. You got Yu-Gi-Oh! In one thing, Star Wars in another, Dragon Ball in another, Call of Duty in another. So, like, it's not really a theme thing that's going on. Yeah, what I understand is for branding, but at the same rate, branding what? So I wouldn't just use that for branding. The issue being is that it makes it hard to tell them apart. Branding would fall underneath a different thing altogether. Oh, geez, Lynx. So I'm gonna look at your uploads. It's a little all over the place for your uploads. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos one week, 1, 2 videos the next week, 1, 2, 3 the next week, and this past week you had 3. So you're kind of all over the place with your uploads. So I would try to I would find time to get your uploads in order, at least get them straight. Like most of the time on Saturdays, I don't upload, and that's a fact. It just there's no time for me to do it, even though I have most of the day off. I'm never off, truly. It's going pretty okay, Plasma. So I'm going to click on this. I haven't played this in a while. See, now here's another issue. Is the title in this is that there's nothing in here really telling me Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. So it's not searchable. YouTube can't search on thumbnails. So any text that's on a thumbnail, YouTube can't read it. So it's just a picture. It's just a JPEG image. And YouTube wouldn't be able to find it just based on that. They can certainly demonetize your video because of it, but they can't search it because of it, which is dumb. But let's take a look.
All right, everybody.
All right. Oh, voice.
Different video.
Uh-huh.
We're playing a game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus.
Ooh.
It's a browser game. That's why I'm on PC. Yeah.
Looks like you're using OBS.
My friend
OBS to record.
About this. I'm gonna be facing a bot because, well, I did.
And the only reason I'm assuming that is because I see the OBS icon down here. I'm guessing. But anyways, as I said, I'm guessing that this is that you're using that. If so, when you're doing videos and whatnot, there's certain things you gotta keep in mind. I'm not sure if you want to show everyone what you're looking at up here, so you want to cut that out. You probably don't want to show your desktop, so you could cut that out. So if you're using OBS on the outline of a lot of these things that you're doing, you'll notice there's a little red box that pops up on them, and what you can do to shrink them, you hit Alt and hold the box and move it back and forth like this. I know you can't actively see my mouse moving. Or to make it bigger, you just grab it without holding anything, and it makes it bigger. If you want to make it smaller and squish, you could do that. But like there's a bunch of different ways, because like on my screen, like yeah, it's showing right now, but it's like all of this is relevant to the video itself. So there's little things to keep in mind. I don't know. I mean, like, I see watermarks on a lot of people's channels. It's not really important, honestly. Like, yeah, I see people have watermarks, but I don't really check them, because normally people's watermarks are their channel logo. And, I mean, yeah, you could put it in there, but if you don't, I mean, that's totally your thing. That's just one less thing a person can't click on to possibly subscribe to your channel. So it's either your choice to do it or your choice not to. Won't affect your channel too much, because I don't think I've ever gotten anyone to subscribe to me off of these little things, honestly. Most of the time they just click this big old red button right here.
It's Drag Unity. There we go. Rock. Of course. Well, let me turn that down for you.
Look at the little Karibos everywhere. Put your Dargon down.
I'm gonna have to read the effects before I summon each card, because I'm a noob and I don't have these memorized. But
Lord of Dargons.
Hopefully.
Or Lord of D, sorry.
This. As I said, my first online match I went on to.
I like how calm you are during this. What could you do to energize it? Like you're while you're talking in this, it seems like you're making up like you're coming up with reasons why it's going to take you longer, instead of sitting there and having to force the audience to read through them. I would just skip over those sections and just go, okay, so I understand what this card does, and you explain it why you put it down. So things to think about when you're playing this particular game, because as a game, as you're playing, it's really cool, but after a while, like, it's hard to talk about because you kind of have to just openly say. So what you do is you can use the wonderful world of editing, take a read of it and go, okay, so since this card does this, I'm going to put it down, and in hopes that they will counter with this, and just be more informative as you're going along. We'll skip ahead just a little.
It's okay. Activate a card. Wonder if that can be changed. Yes.
All right, so now you're kind of into the muttering phase of the game, where you're arbitrarily reading, and it's not really reading. So you gotta keep that energy up from when you first started. I know you were pretty calm and relaxed to begin with, but it seems like you've gotten to the point where, like, you're being forced to read something and you're half asleep, and that's not something you want to portray. You want to keep that energy throughout the entire thing. So if you're calm and collected through the beginning of it, try to stay calm and collected through the whole thing. Just don't. I wouldn't get into the go into the muttering phase of video game play, because it's just I don't know. After a while, it's like, would you read a book to a child and halfway through hop on pop, you're like, okay, so and the kid's like, so what happened to Pop? Are we hopping on him or what? And like, just to give you an idea, just as how come this? So you got Samurai Gecko. Just so you know, YouTube does not search, based on capital or lowercase. Just so you know. The next thing I definitely want to say is, Kevin, though I do know it's your name, you probably don't want to put it there. You want your best tags up in the front. So right now, I can tell you where your tags aren't. You got Kevin, Gaming, Entertainment, Gameplay, HD, and that's where and Konami. That's where your weak tags will fall underneath. You also have Samurai Gecko in several different ways. Well, if you want the kid to fall asleep, Lynx, you're absolutely right. But now you're focused on Hop on Pop and no one else is. So careful with I hate using the term, but irrelevant tags, because entertainment, yeah, this is a platform that you're going to be entertaining on. Gameplay, gaming, I found that these just don't work. So you got Yu-Gi-Oh, Dueling Nexus Gameplay, Yu-Gi-Oh Nexus. These two are good. You're kind of repeating yourself 3 times here. Yu-Gi-Oh Card Game Online. That's not bad. Yu-Gi-Oh Card Game. That's okay. Yu-Gi-Oh Drag Unity Deck. Nice. Yu-Gi-Oh Cards. Yu-Gi-Oh Trading Card Game. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh Dueling Nexus First Time. Yu-Gi-Oh Dueling Nexus Noob. Then you have Noob. Noob is a blanket statement that covers a lot of different things. Lynx is a beast, and he's always here, and he's helping us out. I like it. So let us continue. So try to keep your tags more specific to what's going on. You can even get away with maybe naming a card or two that you're heavily reliant on in certain games, or maybe even mention the strategy of that you're using. When I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh once upon a time, I had the warrior deck strategy, where it was, you can't touch me, nanner, nanner, nanner. Oh, crap, Raigeki. So, just food for thought. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I do remember that. Oh no, black hole. Okay, in the first video I played, okay, you got a nice description going on here. In the first game I played in a while in Yu-Gi-Oh, I used to pretend to know how to play this as a kid. And to this day, I don't know the rules. I just stopped collecting them because the newer versions were coming out, and I didn't know how to use them, and I didn't want to keep spending money on something I didn't really use. My issue was they kept banning cards. I didn't make the title in all caps because I don't do that. But it is all in caps. And make the title in all caps because I don't do that. I'm different. This is also the first video with my new outro. I think it's at least okay, but I hope you guys and girls like it. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you did, then like the video already. I like to see likes on my videos. Also, subscribe if you're new to my channel, but only if you actually like my channel content. Okay, and there's your advertising thing, your Twitter. Nice. Picture, banners, Soapy edits. That's where Soapy edits should be, is right here. Every day for 3 years straight, over time, I learned to adapt and improve. Everything else just happened naturally. No, that's awesome, and that's a good note to take there, Lynx. So Lynx has been doing this for a while, just so you know. So like, if he has some good knowledge to drop every now and then. We're gonna turn you off there, Project Cars. Okay, so you got a great description. Your tags could use a little work, and your energy in the actual video could use a little work. And don't forget to respond to Milton. He just recently talked to you about 12 hours ago. He goes, time to duel. You thought I was going to do that? Nah. But yeah, just explain strategies and whatnot. People like knowing this type of stuff. So I hope that helps a little. So about section, just a little more. Maybe a steadier schedule. Work on your uploads, your thumbnails at least, and your upload time. That would be fall underneath schedule. Love the banner. The banner and the icon are freaking sweet. So you got a win there. You definitely got a win there. Your front page is looking good. And work on your channel trailer, and you should be starting to look a little nice. And don't forget to post these type of videos into like forums that are really Yu-Gi-Oh heavy. People like watching these sometimes. Just something to think about in the future. I figure as much. Okay. For links, probably. I wish YouTube was full-time. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I'd be having fun. But I work 3 jobs instead. Okay. So we're going to close that out. We're going to open the list back up. I know something you guys have been waiting for. Oh, a hot moment is that this list to be opened back up. All right. Ooh, list is open. Schnell. I'm pretty sure I spelled that incorrectly, but the list is open, folks. I am now actively taking people in. We're gonna start the timer. We're gonna hit the go. There we go. There we go. G-Bear Gaming on his game right now, which is good because his name G-Bear Gaming. Gasmask is already there. Rage TV, you're already there. The man, wow, I really wouldn't have thought a channel with 90,000 subs could substitute as a job. The ad revenue is so low these days, depending on what you're putting out. Also, like, if you guys want me to go, there's 28 of you in here, and there's definitely not 24 of you in here, and there's definitely not 24 people watching. Okay, so we only added 1 person. Awesome. Usually that never happens. Okay, I'm gonna put Roque Rodriguez on there because he like, we got like nobody to ask at that point in time. F4D, please pay attention to the chat. If you see my name pop up there, doing okay, Jesse. I'm not sure. Did you get my message? I messaged you on the Discord. I didn't take you off, Rage, so y'all set. F4D, you're already on there. You don't need to ask again. All right, we're going to reset this thing and give that a spin. G-Bear Gaming, are you here? As soon as I opened it. All right, G-Bear. G-Bear, I swear. I swear, G-Bear. It's on the screen, so there should be no reason you're not talking to me. Good sir. Gas mask, no. Hey. Sorry, my dude. I understand. I understand assault. I do. I totally do. All right, G-Bear. There we go. I'm going to pause you right there. If this is your channel art, and this art 100% belongs to you, good job. Good job. I like it. I like seeing hand-drawn stuff. It makes me happy. It's really cool. If this is truly your stuff and you didn't take it from anywhere else and you belong, you're the owner of these drawings, good job. Loves me. All right, the Netman respond. Okay. So, please tell me these are your images, not just a random Google search of a guy in a blue cape with hair that's also blue. The only reason I say this is because I'm hoping this is your channel art, because the issue you don't want to run into, the issue you never want to run into, is using art that isn't yours, because people tend to get a little ticked off about that, and they could do some really nasty things that involve shutting down your channel because of it until it's reached. You have professional art maker. Oh, that's cool. I wish I had a professional art maker that would make stuff for me. I don't. Well, I got someone who made a couple of my things, but I wish I don't have the money to hire him on like that. But he's definitely pretty dope. Look at you catching up to you. We're almost twins here. Okay, so quick thing while I'm looking at your channel, I love it. I love the banner and channel art, which is great. But I kind of want to see this somewhere, your name somewhere up there. But the next thing I want to see, Terraria Let's Play episode 32 Facecam. Welcome back to it. Okay, so you just uploaded this.
Yo, what is up?
So I'm going to tell you everything wrong about intros. First thing, it's an intro. Second thing, it's an intro. So the thing I want to definitely make mention about intros is they don't help channels. 100% don't help channels, especially gaming channels. Specifically, gaming, vlogging, and informational, and as far as like tutorial channels, they don't help. You don't want to put the intros in front of these things, because these particular things, people come here for a specific thing that's to be entertained by the entertainer, or informed in that particular case. If you're throwing in a channel trailer, I think there's only it only works on 2 levels that I can figure out so far, and that is if you're a news reporting channel or a review channel, because that's all branding. Like GameSack, they have their review channel. They have a channel trailer. JonTron, JonTron, Game Theorist, the review-esque channels. So they'll have channel trailer to establish the branding. However, in your case, you don't. So I wouldn't recommend you utilizing a channel trailer, because the first 10 seconds is the most crucial. So what you want to do is put the most interesting thing at the beginning, or do a segment or a segue that will make a person interested in the stuff you're putting out. So I would try to get right into what you're doing, or try to find a way to catch their attention. But the channel trailers just don't work personally. And actually, every time I can tell you, most channels I've come across that use channel trailers, I'll skip that thing real quick. So let's talk about your front page. Got your uploads, created playlists, popular uploads, nice. I want to see individual uploads as well. I mean, individual playlists. Not individual. That would be weird. Yeah, no, Demke's absolutely right, especially in the case of a tutorial. I can't tell. I will leave a tutorial within seconds if I see anything, any iota of a channel trailer, a channel intro. I will like split out of that, because I am already knowing off the top of my head that the information that I'm about to be supplied is going to take 10 minutes to tell me, and it's only like 30 seconds of information that I need to know. So that's why I'll end up just skipping it. But I want to see individual playlists on your front page too. So let's continue to your About section. No, Demke's, I meant intros. I just said one word and the other word came out. Words. Okay, so we got Terraria, content creator, 2,000 subscriber goal. Want to be recognized in public. Maybe a bit more than that. I want to know what made you want to start YouTube. I want to know why you're doing YouTube. I want to know what made you want to what type of content do you upload? I want to know what your upload schedule is. The last thing I want to see on these things is a subscriber goal. And that's, again, falling back into what I said earlier today, where if you make your subscribers feel like they're a number, it reflects. And in a lot of cases, people end up bouncing, and you don't want that to be an issue. You want people to understand that they are valuable to you. You appreciate them being there. If you're just saying, hey, number 1,225, how are you? Instead of like Demkeys is a dedicated watcher of mine, and he's not only that, he's a moderator, but like I know Demkeys. Of course, I know many other people who are actually watch my channel too. And like there's a guy, Scalper Hero, he watches my channel. I got lots of people that watch my channel, and I like when I see them stop watching, it makes me sad because it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna miss this guy. I'm gonna miss Corwin watching my stuff. That's right. I remember everything. So like people are these aren't supposed to be just numbers to you. These are people. I consider all my subscribers valuable friends, dear friends. So like just keep that in mind. These people are here for you. So you don't want your subscriber goal. Like, granted, people do have subscriber goals. It's going to exist. That is going to exist. However, I would keep them more to yourself, or share them with other YouTubers that might be interested in it. Congrats, Rage. So you got Terraria.org. Not exactly sure why you have a link to a different place unless they are paying you to put it there. I probably wouldn't put it there. You got your Instagram. You got your Twitter. Yeah, I wouldn't like. I wouldn't personally put links to places where you can download stuff unless they are actually paying you to get there, because Terraria has been around for a while and they really don't need the help, but they appreciate the free advertising. But it's very rare for them to say, "Oh yeah, here's a graphic pack for you because all that hard work you did with putting that link in your channel and steering people away from your channel and making them come to us." Like I get the meaning behind it. See your personal profile on Terraria. Well, look, blue mushrooms. Okay, so let's take a look at your Twitter. I like your Twitter. I like the banner. It's the same thing. You kept everything nice and neat and tight. The only downside is you got the widescreen black ends here. So I would try to see if you could find a way either make it focus probably here, and to get rid of the extra black lines. Let's see. Terraria, Let's Play episode 33. Thanks, Plant, Terra, Killer, and Quick Update. Okay. Who want to let me borrow $13 to buy Minecraft PC Edition? Is it already that cheap? Let's see. Okay, so you said Terraria YouTuber, Grizzly Bear Gaming. Ah, that's what GB stands for. It's interesting. I would expect your I was thinking, like, if you want to bounce this idea off with your artist, what if you were to have your character there as the same thing, but he's, instead of a person, he's a grizzly bear, just still dressed up like that. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Bro, thanks for Planetarica. He made my day on his soul stream, helped me hit that 1K. So that's cool. You're talking, and you keep it active on it. So this is great. That's actually really great that you're doing that. Yeah, Netman, that was interesting too. It's like you've already established yourself as a car enthusiast, like a car enthusiast channel, and like I feel like if you change your stuff immediately, it's going to send a little bit of a shockwave through to people who are dedicated following you. So just, I would be careful with that type of stuff. Oh, you changed it, Ghost Bear Gaming. Okay. See, now if I were to look at your channel, I would have no idea that GB Gaming stands for Grizzly. So, I don't know. Is there a way you could show that? Or does Grizzly Bear Gaming already exist? Huh. I wouldn't get rid of Twitter so hastily, because believe it or not, Twitter, I don't get a lot, but I do get some views off of Twitter. So I wouldn't get rid of it so quickly. Just check that Instagram though. That Instagram though. All right. So it don't look like you really use it too much, seeing that you haven't posted since September 20th. So try to get on your Instagram more often, because I know I personally haven't used mine in a minute myself. So I'm being Mr. Hypocrite here. Don't mind me. There we go. Jesse, I just got it. Thank you. All right. But try to use your social media as much as possible, because remember, you're going to be your best advertiser, period, hands down, flat. So let's go back to you. Let's make it about you, because that's what this is about. Let's look at your playlist. All right. So you got roughly 60 plus videos on your playlist. That's not bad. Do you have 60 plus videos? Was that picture of a bear possibly the same one that was used in Total Drama Island? Because there's another YouTuber out there called Bearing who ran into the same issue. If it's the same bear I'm thinking, or at least done by the same artist as that. So let's take a look at your thumbnails here. Yeah, Twitter is definitely not, like, Lynx is absolutely right. It's about networking. I've actually gotten a hold of some really good people to network with on Twitter just by gaining an interest in what they're doing. The guy who did the series on the game series Flicks and Chill, his name's Jason Lovett. He's a great guy, and I networked with him I would say about a year ago, and because he's just a cool dude, I ended up getting like Flicks and Chill rather quickly before a lot of other people did. So just things to think about. No, not Total Drama Island, but it was just a picture of Google I found. Oh, yeah. So you see what I'm talking about. But the next thing I want to say is your thumbnails. I like your thumbnails right up to the point where I notice they are repeating. So you got Let's Talk episode, Let's Talk episode, Let's Talk episode, Let's Talk episode, Let's Talk episodes, Let's Talk episodes. All Map Terraria, Terraria 1.3 console release date. Terraria speed build. 50 boss King of Slime. 50 boss Eye of Cthulhu. 50 boss Eater of World. 50 boss Brain of Cthulhu. The thing is there's so much stuff going on in the background, I can't really tell that you're putting in new characters or new words. They actually end up looking exactly alike. Everything in the thumbnail itself ends up looking the same, except the one difference. So is there a way you could probably display that a little bit better, especially like your Let's Talk episodes? If it's just a Let's Talk episode where you're talking, maybe show a picture of you or show a picture relevant to the video that is being discussed. I like that you're including your character in all of these. It's a great branding idea, but I feel like a little bit more could be put into there. All right, Lynx, you enjoy that recording. I need to get on mine tonight myself. I need to learn to do his thumbnails. Thumbnails are actually pretty decent to do. There's some really good tutorials out there, and thankfully we're on one of the largest forms of entertainment that actually teaches you just about anything and everything you need to know about anything. So there's some good thumbnail tutorials here on YouTube, and I would definitely check those out. So let's check out your most recent thing. Also, I do need to make mention of this. It looks like you only post twice a week, and I want you to gain some better ground than that. So I would say try to get on the level of posting a little bit more than that. I actually feel guilty when I miss my Saturdays, or any day for that matter. Yeah, thank you, Lynx, for helping us out. Demkeys, are you still here? Yeah, he is. King of Randoms, the list is closed. Demkeys being real quiet lately. He's like I'm on. He goes, I'm on this request game though. So let's take a look at this. See why the intros just don't work? It's just like I feel like the ears have been assaulted, and this is I'm at a quarter tank right here on sound. If I were to crank this all the way up, and my headset isn't even all the way up, so Just to give you an idea, like the music's being used and everything. In a lot of cases, just drive people crazy, and they're gonna do exactly what I'm about to do. And let's just skip ahead.
Today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different, kinda. I don't know how to explain it, but I want to thank you guys for 1,600 subscribers. That is quite amazing. Like, you know, I didn't think, you know, cause like 1,500, you know, it was all right. Actually, it was like I hit 1,000. You know, it's really dope to hit 1,000. Like you genuinely sit there and think about 1,000 people. Like there's 1,000 people who hit that subscribe button, which is all right. And then 1,100, 1,200 up to 1,600. It's like it doesn't seem that big of a deal. Whenever I seen 1,600, I was like, that's genuinely, like I genuinely appreciate you guys for that. Like it's amazing that I hit 1,600 subs, and the reason I did hit it quicker than I was supposed to is because there's this YouTuber called Planetary Killer. I've never known him that much. Like I've seen videos like way before of him, but like that was like I just clicked on one of his videos but didn't for real know him, and then we know.
You're ready to see 1,000 subs. I hope you're ready to see 1,000 subs, Rage. So let's talk a little bit about this video really quick. There is the issue of no tags. There's nothing in here that in your metadata, as far as tags go, is going to help your video get found. So you're going to need to fill that out a little bit more. I know it's not really a shout out thing, it's sort of an update, but you can explain a little bit more into your discussion here. Also, you got Terraria Let's Play episode 33 Things Planetary Killer quick update on series. Maybe be a little bit more specific to your title. I kind of want to, I didn't know that this was going to be a thank you thing to Plantera for helping you out until you started talking. And nothing or even sort of like a thank you for 1,600 subscribers. But I remember, I always have that rule where unless you have to make sure you are over the amount that you're going to be talking about. Because there are people out there that troll. There are people out there that aren't the best type of person to be following you, but you can't control who does and doesn't follow you. I would always say put announcement videos out after you got about 10 to 15 subscribers over the mark. Because then YouTube likes to do that little clean thing they do almost once a month or every other month, where they sieve all of the subscribers that are considered inactive, even though they put out whatever the heck they want to do. So you want to get on your tags, definitely. And maybe not have such a long title, but be as quick to announce what your video is about as possible. And also, yeah, please don't forget to like the stream. I want to see more likes here. I'm feeling like there's not a whole lot of likes here. There's not a lot of people watching. And I think it's just a weird Sunday. I'm feeling like it's a weird Sunday. Is it a weird Sunday? I feel like it's a weird Sunday. But also, while I'm going over his channel, I'm going to make this little announcement here. I'm going to take a quick break there, G-Bear. Just a little plug, if you wouldn't mind. We do these reviews on a lot of other platforms too. On MGN every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. You can find the link to that located right here in the description section. And I also do it on my own channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, located right here in the description section. And I'm asking you, yes, all of you wonderful, beautiful people, to submit me your best videos to be featured on MGN Spotlight of the Week. And I invite you to share all of your cool stuff with me. I really like seeing cool stuff. I'm still here. How do you get the bird logo on your Twitter thing about section again? You copy over the link and drop the S. Just drop the S out of the HTTPS. So it'd just be HTTP, so not secured, and then paste it in there. So that is how you do that. All right, back to you, buddy. All right, so you got a little issue here. You're not talking to your peoples. Yeah, they really like you. They shared the video to a group chat. Look at that. Look at that. Someone shared your stuff in a group chat. No, I've been disappointed. The God, I'm no longer worthy. Talk to your people. You gotta definitely talk to the people that are helping out. That is a lot of iDubbbz on my side. I really have been watching iDubbbz like that. I only watched like a couple of his things, but that iDubbbz is like the whole right side of my screen right now. And I don't know what is that is all about. But let's go to your description. Sweet coin. Okay, so you got thanks for going to the description. Tell us more. What is this video about? Right now, there's nothing really telling us, well, not just us, YouTube, anything on like what the search. There's nothing here that tells us what to search. I'm not getting any information as a viewer of what this video is even about. And according to your description, it don't even know that, and your tags, it don't even know that you're playing Terraria. The only thing that would even hint that you're playing Terraria is the actual title itself. So you're going to want to actually be more specific in what you're doing here. We need to know more information. So you have to fill out as much information as possible, because remember, in the description section, you have 5,000 characters to use. You don't have to use all 5,000, though there are some channels that actually do. But you don't have to use all 5,000. I know on my own personal channel, on my most recent video, I've used 1,500 plus characters in these particular videos on my channel. But that's only because there's just a lot to talk about for that game. By the way, Doki Doki Literature Club, totally a great game. I definitely mentioned you're gonna want to play that game. Totally. Just for the sake of playing a good game. I don't put a spot for a game like that too often, but gosh, that was a good game. But going on. So description, tags, people. You forgot all those people that helped you out. That's your brother at the top comment. You have still got to talk to him. Regardless if he's your brother, your sister, your frenemy, your enemy, your dog Skip, you still got to talk to him to make sure, like, that way it even shows the people visiting your channel that you care about the people that are watching. So just things to think about. So work on your thumbs, work on your descriptions, work on your tags, work on your about section a lot more. Get that social media up in that biz. No, you got that in there. You got that biz all up in there. But yeah, and see what you could do to get your name up here. That'd be really cool. I like your front page, but add some individual playlists as well. And that should... Oh, and your upload schedule. Get on that. That's going to help you when you do. Yeah, description is absolutely needed. Even if you got to tell a story. The other thing is, like, I like to add a little extra to my description where if I'm playing a specific game, I use the description of that game. So let's say I'm playing this beautiful disaster mound of a dirt pile of whatever. It says on the back, I haven't taken a drink in a little bit. I think it would be Demkeys, because it's not my own channel. And like I would love to be able to do that, but I don't think I'd be allowed to do that on here because I don't want to. I'd have to ask. I'll ask for next week, but I wouldn't be able to say anything this week. But to give you an idea, putting the description of the game you're playing on there doesn't hurt either. Like if you were to put the description of this, it says created by the games industry legend Kije Inafune, a veteran team of developers. Mighty Number 9 takes the best elements from 8 and 16-bit classics that you know and love and transforms them into a pile of crap that you absolutely hate and will keep hating yourself as the game continues. Oh, that's what I wrote. But just to give you an idea, putting more information, as much information there as possible, definitely helps. So I hope that helps you, and we'll move on to the next person. All right, let us. I gotta get you out of here, G Bear. Okay, so there we go. That is a short list this week, right, Demkeys? It's unusual. It's unusual. Diego, I'm pretty sure you're on here. Yeah, there you are. Spinning the wheel. Are we spinning the wheel now? There we go. Spinning the wheel. Oh God, MNXY. I know Rage is I'm feeling like tables will. If Rage were around me, tables would be flipped, because that is the third time that's happened. Ah, geez. I'm sorry there, Rage. MNXY. Minxie? No problem, G-Bear. I definitely hope it helped. There's face. All right. We're gonna start the timer. Right! So, let's bring out a guitar of destruction. Here we go. Let's start the timer. You guys can't see it, but it's going. You'll hear it. All right, let us continue. Minxie is off that list. Rage is living up to his name. Oh man, this is like the first name on the list. Aggressive Schildkrot, are you here? I'm not even going to try to rewrite that. No, I don't want to put emoji in there. Stop it. Oh, thank you, homie. I've been learning that song for like a minute. Oh, you're still here. Man, you've been so quiet. You've been so quiet. Guys, if you're in a chat, please talk. It's very important that you do so. It is a meme channel. All right. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I like channels regardless. Meme or not meme, channels are still good. All right? All right. So, am I saying this right? Aggressive Schildkrot? See ya. I enjoyed the stream though. Snake by your spitter. Sorry, Gas Mask. Please join me on the other streams. I'll definitely go over your stuff there. Just be the first one to show up. Again, remember, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, MGN. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, my own personal channel on Wednesday. So just keep that in mind. But thank you for telling me that you're bouncing, dude. That definitely helps me out in knowing that Appley wheel changes. Okay, aggressive. Let's talk. So I'm guessing you're a meme channel. I don't mind meme channels. I really don't. But the only thing I want to say is I got to tiptoe around your channel because of the copyrighted material that might be on it. It's not a meme channel. Okay, I'm probably or I'm not saying that right at all. So aggressiver squad Boorbung. It's a German word. No wheel on the streams, just a list. When you're on the list, you get a review. Exactly. Demkeys is absolutely right to say that. Yeah. Words and stuff. Okay, so let us go. You know what? I'm gonna use the really terrible translate to English function on here, so I know what I'm reading. Oh, it's an aggressive turtle. That's what it is. Okay, it's adorable. It sounds aggressive, the word. So, let's see. I don't know why this isn't loading. There we go. Okay, recent activities. Just so you know, your recent activities and your uploads are the same thing. The only difference is recent activities will show us what you like on. So, just keep that in mind. So, like, this will also show us videos that you've hit the like button on. Speaking of which, what's the deal? No, okay. But so you wouldn't need this. I would instead replace this with an individual playlist or popular uploads. But you want to put some individual playlists on there and your popular uploads on there just to give us a little bit more information. Professional Zone, Ash, you're gonna wait till I have finished this wonderful person's stuff. So no, let's continue. I like the banner, but it really doesn't tell me much about Aggressive Turtle. It just, like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really scream aggressive turtle to me. I see the turtle, and he looks a little aggressive. He's probably a snapping turtle, so they're pretty aggressive as far as I know. But I kind of feel like I want to know a little bit more about the information that could be told. And you got Yao Ming's picture in the upper right. That's cool, too. So, aggressive turtle, do you speak English, too? Well, I mean, obviously, since he's talking to us. Let's see. On my channel are only videos that I make. That makes sense. Check me out on VidMe from VidMe. Okay, so you can actually, and then you put your tip, your Patreon, all that should be down here. But here, I want to know more about what you do on your channel. Tell us what you do on your channel. What is it that you upload? What is the content we're looking forward to see? Why did you start your channel? What type of content do you cover? What is your upload schedule? These are very important things. I need to know. Speak two of the same languages. Man, I can barely, I can't speak another language. I can just barely read it. But, like, for some reason, like, read other languages, I mean. Just barely. But, like, I know if someone's swearing at me. I know they're swearing at me. Let's see. But I want to see more information on the description. So you won't need this, you won't need any of that. No, you won't need this section right here. I would just put your VidMe right here, and you already did that. But you need to get on some social media, buddy. You need to get on you need to get on Twitter. You need to get on Instagram. You need to get on Tumblr. Something to get your content out there so people can sit there and enjoy and have fun with the stuff you do. So this thing, food for thought, you know. Let's go to your playlist. Yeah. So according to your playlist, you have 15 videos, but I feel like you have more than that. So we're going to find out. No, you have exactly that many videos. Not a problem. I'm a dummy. But it's not a problem. That's actually pretty good. So you're just starting, but you're getting a fair amount of views, which is great. So you're targeting a specific audience, and that's fantastic that you're doing that. I still feel like this is a meme channel. I won't know until I click on things. So you got angry. You said turtle talks about something, right? Is that what that says? Turtle talks. Turtle reads comments. Visit to Aproad and jail. Okay, so this is you reading comments. To aggressive Stein. My body is changing. Okay, seems legit. Turtle reads comments. So you're reading. Oh, you're one of these types of channels. Okay, these are not bad channels. I actually like these channels. So let's let us dip in. Okay, so you're definitely gonna need to cut that. That is going on. That's going on for a very long time. Just get right into what you're about to talk to about, because you don't want people doing exactly what I did, which is skip your stuff around. So I'm not gonna understand a word you're saying.
Dafür brauche ich einen Begleiter, der mich schützt, weil Aporit gefährlich ist. Alex wollte mein Haustier sein, also wird er mich begleiten. Komm, Alex, wir gehen.
Hallo, Ibims Alex.
Is there...
Können wir kurz zu diesem Baum gehen?
Wieso?
Einfach so.
Das ist ja nicht mal ein Baum.
Doch Dummkopf, bist du blind, das ist doch eindeutig ein Baum.
Egal, gehen wir weiter.
I have no idea what's going on.
Fucking Gott, siehst du das da oben?
I knew that one.
Teleskop.
Das ist ja Illuminati, der eine russische Flagge in den Mond steckt. Okay, gehen wir weiter. Hallo Apu, wieso wimmst du in das Gefängnis?
Ich habe kleine Kinder und Schildkröten gegessen.
So, I mean... So, I need to know, like, is there a reason why you're not using your voice just for your character, and you're using just, like, the automated, like, Microsoft Sam type thing that's in German? Just curious. But, like, you're responding to hate comments, and that's cool. Translate to English. There we go. Comments, hate comments, comments. Reaction German, Google, hate comments, Siri, comments in real life, comments IRL. Okay, so you repeat your words here every now and then. So try to be more specific of what's going on. I couldn't begin to tell you exactly what you're talking about here because I don't know every word in the German language. I know very, very small words. I know Krankenwagen is, I know that's an ambulance. I forgot what butterfly is, but it sounds even more aggressive. But as far as your tags go, you want to be as most specific to what's going on in this. It'll help out your searchability. I don't know what the context is that you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure these particular tags seem a little too basic for the context content that you're referring to in the actual video. So I would be more specific. Get more specific. I love what you're doing here. This is really fun. This is really fun. I really wish I could turn like the sap on you. So I've eaten small children. What? I've eaten small children and turtles are fine. Turtles cool at full white and video. If you see this other kind of turtle, read comments from on likes and comments. Don't forget to subscribe and look in the description for other comments. Okay, so that's interesting. I wish YouTube. Schmetterling. Thank you. I was trying to remember butterfly. I knew it was it sounds like it's such a beautiful thing. Schmetterling. I don't know. I'm just being goofy. But the only reason I know certain things, I had a friend that was German, and he'd fill me in on certain words, and he goes, man, some of our stuff sounds really aggressive. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, we got ambulance. And I'm like, okay. He goes, Krankenwagen. And I'm like, oh gosh, why are you yelling at me? But no, I do like the language. It's a lot of fun. But I like what you're doing here. I just feel like your tags could be more specific to what you're doing here. All abuse, racist statements, etc. are for entertainment purposes only, so please don't take it so seriously. That's good. If people would be nice if you call it, see you want more, a long time. So talk in your description as well about what you're talking about in the video. All of it's searchable. So be more specific in your description. Be more specific in your tags. The more specific, the easier searchable it is. There are channels like yours that are in English. So it's like I would look and see. Like what it's sort of like a story time type thing. I like those type of things. You're from Austria. It's Dutch. Fudge. Okay. So I'm an idiot. Skip this channel. Hey, we don't skip people. We don't skip people F4D. But anyways, let's see. My Discord server, aggressive turtle, you got all that in there. That's nice. And Alex talked to you. You could have done my face on a puppy body. That would have been fully celebrated. I'm a ninja. May I be a So what you do is it looks like you make stories and you let your commenters become a part of those stories, which is awesome. And it looks like they're really enjoying that too. You're actually getting more comments on your videos than most people with a channel your size. Just keep that in mind. So I would continue rolling with what you got. You're doing really well, and I want to point that out. Despite the fact there's some things that could be changed, you're doing okay. So don't take any of my stuff as like really harsh criticism. I just wish you could upload a little more often, just a little more often. But I know these take a little while to write. But I like what you're doing so far. And I want to see more. I wish I understood what was going on. But I feel like you could also be more searchable if you put your stuff in metadata and work on your metadata. So work on your description and your tags. If it's more specific, the better. The more specific, the better. And so just think about that when you're putting stuff together. So I do like what you're doing. Just know that. And also maybe work on your banner, get your name up there somewhere, okay? So I really do hope the voting has begun. But anyways, I really hope this helps a little, and I want you to I want your channel to flourish. You're doing okay. You're doing pretty okay for a channel your size. Yeah, Demkeys, it really did. So thank you for sharing with us, dude. It was really cool of you to do that. So we're gonna keep spinning. We got 6 names on here. Wow, that's all I have to say. Is just wow. This has got to be the smallest amount of. Hey, ciao, Chandong. Hi. How are you doing? Rage! Rage, you still here? Hey, Rage, you can stop raging now. You can stop being the rage in the cage. It's a maze. I think it calmed down because it's just, I feel like it's a weird Sunday. It feels like a weird Sunday. Usually the stream's pretty popping. Rage? You didn't go, did you? This will make him rage even more. Rage? Rage? Are you here, Rage? Rage? If Rage isn't here, he's gonna be mad. He gonna get so mad. I'd be mad too, so I mean, like. He's here! Alright. So as I said, I'm getting a message asking me if this is gonna be my last one. Because we usually have a time limit on these. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is your only chance to get reviewed. So just throwing that out there. Nice seeing you, Samurai, and nice and Rage Turtle. Rage Turtle, there you go. But I want to say this is probably going to be my last channel review for tonight, but I definitely want to give you guys more opportunities to be reviewed. Again, there is a link in the description part below. Right, says MGN channel review. Well, MGN channel. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, I do a channel review on MGN. And if I cannot get to you today, you can be gotten to, what the heck? You can be gotten to here on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, I also do this on my own channel. And if you guys got any awesome videos you want to share with me, and I can put on MGN for you, I want to do that for you. We got a little submission form here. I'd be more than happy to look through them, and we're going to put our best video on there, okay? Yeah! Finally, well, I'm not going to tell you how bad it is. Let's start right there. You're using mute. No. Okay, so I like within the first 3 seconds, I actually already know what song that is. I would definitely not use copyrighted music for your anything ever. You just don't want to get that issue because every one of your videos could get a copyright claim because of the song. So, yep. Here that went on for a little while. Okay, here we go. Well, short.
So what's it like being on TV?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's cool.
Changed your life, man.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, it changed my life. Now I don't have a job.
Ah!
Yeah, I had a job for all
Thank
this
you.
mess.
Do it in tree, I don't know. So what's it like being on TV?
It's six.
What's it like being on TV?
I don't know, man.
You don't like it?
I don't like it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say I didn't like it.
I like that hat. Did you buy it here? I had these made before I came.
This is fun. This is fun. So let's talk about your channel just a little bit. He's a racing channel. That's 2. We never get that many. Hey, Edgar, what is going on? So quick thing while I'm looking at your channel. You have the official channel, Rage TV. Okay, so here's the thing. When I'm looking at this, you got this real cool looking logo right here, but then you got this thing, it's sort of meh right here. The other issue is you have red on red, which almost automatically makes this invisible. And the other thing I want to make mention is this is out of place. And I think after watching this for a little bit, you know why. I can't copy, I can't paste it. You got it right here, exactly where it should be. So I would get rid of this, and I would make your name a little bit more bold. But the only downside also is you're using black text with a fading into black background. So you have a lot of clashing colors going on. You want this to pop. See how this like silver white metallic look is a lot different than what's over here. So just things to think about. Let's see. I'm glad that YouTube shows us the popular channels on YouTube instead of you know, showing us what channels we want to see, which are other people's channels. I mean, like, I appreciate these guys. They're really cool people. All of them. They're all really cool people. But give other people a chance. Yeah. Okay, so now you understand the banner. This is fun. I'm not actually sure how many videos you got or how often you upload, but you got your uploads here. I want to see your popular uploads right below that, followed by your channel trailer, not your channel trailer, blah, channel collective videos, and your individual playlist on your front page as well. I'm not sure how soon you started or how many videos you got, so we'll find out. See, and now you people know. Now you people know each other. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of these channel reviews, is everyone gets to find out a little bit more about each other on here. Welcome to the channel. This is something I love doing. I hope all of you enjoy watching some of our crazy moments, whether it be a daily vlog or a gaming video to stupid funny pranks. As always, hope all of you enjoy my videos, and make sure to leave a like on all of the videos and subscribe to help me grow. Please, guys. Okay, so that falls underneath the don't ask for it, that don't be selfish rule I have. You have about 40 videos. So, yeah, I think you got enough to make some playlists. But you don't want the don't be selfish rule is don't be as humble in your description as possible. Last thing you want to say is like, I need to get bigger. It's your job. Nah, it's more like your job. You want to get big. The only way you're gonna do that is if you work on your stuff yourself. But I like it for the most part. The other thing I want to say is I want to see an upload schedule. You said this is something I love doing. What is it that you love doing? You said this what? What is this pertaining to? You go, welcome to my channel. It's something I love doing. Is this like a hobby to you? Is this a hobby? Does this make you have fun? Do you like having fun? Nah, just things. We need to know more. Just tell us more. I guess this is a good time to connect with you. So, what is your upbringing? Those type of stuff. Nice, but issues. The first thing I want to make mention is I love the little fire thing back here, but you got youtube.com/RageTV. So the issue that falls into that is that it doesn't really. It looks more like you're advertising YouTube than your own channel, and there's that red on red and black on black thing again, which makes it hard to read. I know you put the white over it, but it still doesn't quite help. Not in this particular case. And then you got the window, the break thing. I've used this break thing a couple times myself. So maybe make your name the most dominant thing on here. Mainly record races. Now you're building a truck. Now people like watching builds. People love watching builds, especially if you know what you're doing. So you live in great old Arkansas. Okay. Just doing what I love. YouTube. Well, that's not what you love. You like cars. You're a car guy. You like watching cars. You like watching racing, and you're building a truck. So you've told me more than you have in anything else. Okay, so you got October 21st, which was yesterday. Got my custom web link. Please go, everyone, check it out. All right. Okay, videos I got of Street Outlaws. Facebook permalink. Okay, so see, okay, this is a retweet. New shirts are in, guys. Check it out. YouTube. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't worry about shirts right now. I'm being honest. I wouldn't worry about shirts. I would like. I have a shirt myself, but no one's gonna buy it. I still gotta make mine. So, I would be more concerned to getting your stuff out there. When you're posting your videos, be specific in your descriptions on your Twitter. You said make sure to watch this video and subscribe, please, guys. But again, there's nothing on here that would really tell me what this video is about. So you have to say it. You have to say it. Otherwise, you can't be found on Twitter. So hashtags, I know people hate them, but they work. They work. On Twitter, they work. And if anything, you could at certain people like those characters that were at the beginning of this. And also maybe get on other social media like Instagram. Definitely Instagram for your type of channel. Because you're a car enthusiast, you're building stuff. People like looking at that stuff. And you could use Instagram as a bridge to bring people over to your channel. Yeah. All right, so let's go to your playlist. So you're going to want to work on playlist. You got 40 videos, not one of them are in the playlist. And believe it or not, when things are in a playlist, it actually makes it a little easier for them to get found. It adds to their SEO. You want things in a playlist because let's say someone were to type in Doki Doki, Literature Club, FrostedFricks. I can almost guarantee, because I have a playlist for that it will show up. So let's do this. Let's see. Doki. I haven't looked. This is the first time I did it, so I could be completely wrong. Watch this. This is a series I'm currently doing. Playlist! That's why playlists are important. The first thing that pops up is the playlist. And that's great because that means the playlist is searchable as well. So everything in that playlist is searchable. All of that's really important to know when you're putting stuff together. Playlists are important. Yeah, the Instagram idea, like, for your style channel, that's going to be very important. But playlists are definitely important because you can be found through them. All right, so let's go to your videos. Now, you're a vlogger, and that's that's good. The individual images that are on your vlogs are actually good because those are buzz images. You got Street Outlaws, Murder Nova, Daddy Dave, Kai Kelly. I think those are just individual people's names, I'm guessing. So let's see. Street Outlaws. Was it like being G-Day Boss, Doc, and Big Chief? This is what you got. You got a lot of flipping views on that. That's good. That's good. Good job on that too. Really. So let's go to Street Outlaws, Murder Nova, Daddy Dave, Kai Kelly. Now see why the intros don't work so hot? So this is where it should have started. It was right here. I would also make mention you should probably get a mount for your camera or some way to make it steady. It just makes it a little hard to watch when it's shaky. Gotta warm up the tires. Gotta warm up the tires. That's what I believe they're doing. Making them sticky. The only reason I know any of that is because I got a car enthusiast for a roommate. So just know that. All right. So as I'm looking, let us continue our looks here. You got Street Outlaws. Now, you got a lot of things going on in the title. Said Murder Nova, Daddy Dave, Kai Kelly. I'm not exactly sure what that is all about. Is that 3 different names? If so, maybe explain that this is a race that you're filming. That would actually help with search. You could say Murder Nova versus Murder Nova, like Street Outlaws race. Murder Nova versus Daddy Dave Kai Kelly, if that's his name. I don't know how this works. So, let's see. Daddy Dave is one name. All right, that makes sort of sense. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Murder Nova and Daddy Dave. I don't know what Kai Kelly is. That like a different name altogether? I don't see it in there. Oh no! But people like seeing that type of stuff. Your tags are all right. You got Street Outlaws, Memphis International Raceway, Memphis Street Outlaws, MSO, Memphis Street Cars Automotive. Oh, that makes sense. Street Racing, Drag Strip. You don't got drag racing on there. Yes, 3 different people in the video TV show. So maybe more specifically, you could have Street Outlaws Drag Race would be a good title, like Street Outlaws Drag Race, Murder Nova versus Daddy Dave. So those type of things. That is something clickable that people will definitely look for. Bad Boy, Street Outlaws TV, Rage TV, Plan B, probably not a good one. Farm Truck and Asian. Huh? Discovery Channel Street Outlaws, okay. 405 Street Outlaws, Ohio Street Outlaws, Florida Street Outlaws, Texas Street Outlaws, and 1,320 video. Not exactly sure what that has to do with anything. So I would say for your channel, I want to see, as far as your tags go, be more specific of what's going on. This is a drag race between two people. Mention that. Mention the fact that it's a drag race somewhere in your in your title and your description. Your title and your tags. Your tags need to be more specific to what's going on. You drop some names. You drop some big names there. Plan B as a card is well known. Okay. I'll take your word for it, because I don't know it that well. But Plan B could mean a lot of things. That's the issue. Maybe you should say, like, Plan B Outlaws. So just something to think about. Length of the strip. Yo, Eddie Mills, what is up? All right, so more work on these tags. Once again, bringing you another Street Outlaws video from Memphis International Raceway. Bringing you Kai, Kelly, Murder, Nova, Daddy Dave, Jeff, Lutz, Ryan, and Fireball Camaro, and Kamikaze. Okay. Maybe there's a better way you could do this. Description. So the problem with the description is not very descriptive. It just says, bringing you Kai, Kelly, Murder, Nova, Daddy Dave, Jeff, Lutz, Ryan. Not enough commas. Commas. Oh, 1320 video is a famous racing channel. That makes sense to me now. I'm not a big, you could ask me anything about a car, and I would look at you and go, like, the key turns it on. I have no idea about cars, but I could build a PC around you to make your head spin. Yeah. Oh, it's like, oh yeah? How many sides are on a polygonal object that's formed in the space of a cube? So, those are my recommendations. Also, you get your social media in your description as well. Be more descriptive in your description. And also, grammar is a big thing. So, commas are going to be a big thing in there to make it just a little bit more readable. And then explain a little bit more what's going on in the video. In this particular case, there's a drag race between all of these individuals. Say that. Say that somewhere in here. Not just say there's a drag race between all of these individuals. Just say there's a drag race between, you got like Kai Kelly versus Murder Nova and a drag race. Those type of things. Yeah, and as far as spam tagging goes, he wants me to explain that. I'm not sure what farm truck and Asian is, but the thing you want to stay away from is spam tagging. So tagging other people's channels in your tags could get you in a bit of trouble unless they are directly related to the particular video. And in this case, he actually could do it because all of the members of Street Outlaws are actually there. So it does work. In this particular case, it does work. So just food for thought for the future. If they're not in it, don't put it in there. What is that set score? The SEO score? The SEO score is your searchability. So it's too late for me to remember. But it's your search. It's searchable information. That you got a 52 out of 100, meaning like you got some good information on here. It's really nice filled out, and if people were to type in certain keywords, you might get found. On a specific one, the Murder Nova the one with the number 13 next to it, that means if I were to search this, you should be hypothetically 13th on that list from the top. So that's a good thing to have, is those numbers. So the better score, the better it is for you. Like even this particular, like I would say aim for over 40 every time. Like this particular thing's at 56 ourselves. So that's important. And you can download this little app for Google Chrome. It's free. It's called VidMe. And it also gives you like ideas for different types of like tags and whatnot too. So that type of information is helpful, so you know. So I definitely, wow, it's been so quiet today. I definitely hope this helped you out a lot. I really do. And I thank you very much for sharing your channel with us, dude. And I'm getting that little light in the back of the building telling me to wrap it up. So I'm going to say for those of you who are currently asking for a channel review, inhale, and Eddie, there are other ways for me to help you out. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, I'm going to be on MGN. I highly recommend you show up and say hi. And first come, first serve. The list it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on Tuesday on MGN. My own channel, 7 p.m., even earlier on Wednesday, Eastern Standard. All of that located in the description below. And for those of you who are still watching and you want us to feature your best gaming content on MGN, please fill out this little form that's located right here, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So I want to wrap it up for tonight. I do apologize I couldn't get to everyone tonight, but it was also a very short night, which is unusual for here on Freedom. So I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you all very much for following along. Very special thank you to Demkeys, Ibby, and Voya Gamer, who've been chilling out in the crowd, helping out. So you guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. And as usual, and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.